Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us over here in Siem Reap, Cambodia. And we're going to take a look at, and I know I'm going to mispronounce it, Phsar Leu Thom Tmey, I think is how it's said. Anyway, I'll put it up on the screen. This is a humongous market right here in Siem Reap. It's out of the touristy area. It's over by the bus station on the Highway 6. And this market has a little bit of everything. There's lots of food, there's a fresh market, there's jewelry shops and like pawn stuff inside and home appliances. So let's walk through here and let's see what we see. Where I'm at is I'm at the back side of it here, and it goes into town. So there's all kinds of these little shops selling fruit, selling bread, selling fresh meat, selling everything here. So you can come in here and get kind of a locals experience if you want to come back in here and walk around. There's a lot more to do in Siem Reap other than the temples. So something like this is quite cool. So you can get some durian, some oranges, some grapes. And of course, it is Southeast Asia, so you'll have motorcycles going everywhere, shooting through here. So you can get some corn, some chilies, garlic, and then she's selling some of the, looks like the liver and stuff like that. And then there's a whole bunch more of the market underneath there. There is, like I said, there is a little bit of everything. Hello! There's a little bit of everything in this market. Fresh fish. Back in here, most of this stuff here is like the fresh produce. And you can smell like the people butchering. It's like 41 degrees, so it does get a little gamey in places like this. But this is definitely a little bit different than walking through, you know, Angkor Wat or whatever. So I would say come over here and check stuff like this out. I always like going, when I go somewhere, seeing the local markets. So they got the rambutan, the mangosteen, the jackfruit, and some of those little shells. Now they roast those shells up. It's kind of interesting, and then they put like salt and chili on them. Here you can see they got all the chili on everything. So if you want some guava with chili, if you want some mangoes with chili, if you want some cucumbers, oh, there's no chili on the cucumbers. And then we got the tuk-tuks and motorcycles. Some of the little tiny shrimp. Yeah, and it's just a busy little place. I always come by here, I've been here before, come over in the morning, seems to be the best time. Around 2 or 3, it seems like a lot of the places start closing up. So here she's got some of the pork, and then watermelon and mangoes. Lots of stuff, some deep fried stuff over there, and then she's cutting up some of the mango. So over here she's selling the little pork sandwiches. These are quite nice, I like these. I think it's kind of like the banh mi, I don't know what they call them here in Cambodia. But I'll get one of these. I think they're 3,000 real. So she's gonna throw on my toppings. It's like the cucumbers and cabbage and stuff like that. Little bit of chili. No. So for 3,000 real, so like 4,100 or so is $1. So this is like 75 cents, and it's really similar to the banh mi from Vietnam. There's a lot of the French influence here. And lots more of the market here, fresh drinks, dried fish, and you can just smell the pork that's being butchered and the chicken and everything else. If you got a queasy stomach, this is not the place to be. Hello, how are you? So you got some cucumbers and all the fresh vegetables, eggplants. And then she's butchering up some of the pig over here. You got the snout, sausages. Yeah, this is a great little place. Check this out. These look like some onions, and then they got the coconuts and stuff back here. They got them bundled up tight. Then you got garlic. He's back there cutting the coconuts. Looks like, I'm not sure what that is. I thought it was onions at first. There's some of the garlic and chilies. All the stuff they need for their cooking. Yeah, you can just walk through here and see how the locals live. Of course, you got to be on your toes to dodge motorcycles. And it is so hot. So I have a little restaurant here so you can sit and She cooks it up. That looks like a Khnom Krot. It's like a little pancake, and they put the onions and stuff in it. It'll be different, but there's the batter for it. And then she cooks up some of the pork right here. Actually looks pretty nice. And then a little Vietnamese omelet style. Yeah, it's their batter over there. And I think she called it ong chao or something like that. And it is like the Vietnamese style pancake. And that is just like the Khnom Krot. So we got a traffic jam here in the market. Yeah, this is a busy, busy, busy place. You can see some of their little pastries. Yeah, this is really, really similar to the Khnom Pharang. And then they got some of the bugs, some of the dried fish and peanuts, and the sausages. And you got to fight the traffic here. This is crazy. So the locals ride up on their motorcycle and then they just shop just like that. And it is pretty chaotic. And he's delivering ice. So you got some chicken, some of their little crabs. She's got the scale, weighs them out. And back in there, they're butchering all the animals. So you got some of the pork. So you got the legs. And she just butchers it up right there. You can see there's storefronts that aren't even used because they come out here on the street. More chicken. She's butchering up the chicken right here. Looks like she's done it before. Yeah, here they just chop right through the bones, so when you're eating it, you got to spit those bone pieces out. And then you got the chicken feet. So she's trying to find the best chicken feet. You see some more of the chicken feet and all the other parts, and she butchers it up right here. She's butchered up the pork over there. And they got like the blood. And just the whole row of it. Just all kinds of fresh food, fresh vegetables, all the fresh meat. All right, this is the back row here. This seems to be the busiest. Let's go inside of the market. I'll show you what it looks like in there. There'll be just all the stuff that they need. Over here we got snacks. Oh, we got some pineapple up here. And then he's got some of the, not sure what that is. It's like the flour or something. We got fish sitting out here. It's like the Som-o or the pomelo. Oh, these are some pretty nice fish. So they ice them down. And it looks like they probably have like restaurants and everything else that comes here and buys like bulk, plus the people buying it for their house. All the dried fish. So if you're a little squeamish of flies landing on your food, this is probably not where you want to come. She's sitting right there, just sitting up on her little bench, cutting away. So this part in here is the covered part. And this will eventually run out to the street. So looks like we got some garlic and seasonings and sauces and oils. Some of the little fish cakes. And then this is more of the fresh market. So it's got a strong smell in here. Some of the little crabs and little shrimp and stuff. So this here is definitely all of the carcass. You can see the eyeballs, parts of the innards for the pork, and she's making sausages right there. So if you don't want to know what's in your sausage, don't come to a place like this. Because it's all in the sausage. You got the tail, everything. So this is the tail. You can see the fur on the back. That's the whole tail. And then it's like the lungs and stuff like that. You got the legs hanging here. So these ladies will happily butcher it up for you. You can get the whole pig's head. There's the snouts. Yeah, there's so much stuff here. Yeah, this is the fresh meat part. And there's another row here. We'll go down. We have some of the household goods and some other stuff. Clothes. And some more sausage. So you can see how big this is. This is the covered part. And I didn't even go through all the rows out behind, all the little soys and alleys and stuff. You can see about everything here. Some of the fresh fruit. And more butchering stuff. So you can come here, buy the sugar and the flour, candies and mushrooms and plates. Like I said, at this market you can pretty much find anything you need. It's a one-stop place for all the locals. And then in here, you can see it's all jewelry, which is pretty random. So you go from butchering, you know, pigs and the buffalo to, you know, all their gold jewelry. And just tons and tons of shoes. They're making jewelry over there. I can hear the machines. Here's some sewing. And then you got curtains and bath mats and clothes. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Something different to do away from the temples and away from Pub Street. Come over here and wander around this market. Like I said, I would come probably before 2 p.m. Actually, probably like 9 or 10 in the morning would probably be the best time. Everything will be open. The fresh market will be really hopping. And we got bulk clothes. And you got, like I said, a little bit of everything here. All the stuff for the houses and toys for kids. Pots and pans and cooking stuff, cutting boards. Yeah, this isn't touristy at all. This is just what they do, where they go and they shop. But I like seeing this. It gives you kind of a window into a little bit of their daily life. And the place is just absolutely massive. And there's a whole bunch more out on the street that's not even part of the market. If you go all along Highway 6, there's stuff every which direction. She's over here sewing. She's making a dress. It looks nice. And their mannequin. She's watching a cooking show while she's sewing. That fan looks like it's seen better days. But it's so hot that any little breeze is nice. We got a woman that pushes her bicycle down through here, sells the snacks to the vendors. Okay, so we've seen most of this under here. You get an idea of it. This is out front. So this is the Highway 6 out here, which is the main road through Siem Reap. So over here we have cell phone stuff and watches, and then some little restaurants selling some of the sugar cane. So they'll smash that down, use that machine right there to get some of the sugar cane juice. Yeah, this is the front of the market from the highway that you see. And this is a little bit of Siem Reap. This is National Highway 6. So they're selling the shells. And then there'll be stuff set up all along the way here. The bus station is just down that way. And then this is the front of the market. That's the market sign. And you see the motorcycles that are parked and fresh fruit, stuff like that. Then all the tuk-tuks. So you can take a tuk-tuk over here also. So she's selling all the little shells. So you can get one of those little cups right there, that little metal cup, for 5,000 real. She puts it in a little bag and puts the salt. You can see all the chili and everything on it. And we got some mangosteen over there, fried bananas, some of the little hoagie rolls. And then they got the water skippers and the grasshoppers. She's cutting up the pomelo. That's always a nice thing. And this is the rambutan and the mangosteen. Yeah, and you can see there's just all kinds of stuff here. Little restaurants along the way. all the bread and pastries. Same thing over here. I'm gonna finish up our video over here at this market. I'm not gonna try to say it again. I put it in the front, and I'll put it in the description. Anyway, this is pretty cool. It's not really touristy. It's just something to come over here and take a look at. I enjoy doing stuff like this. Everywhere I go, I always go to a fresh market or a locals market if possible. You get to see more into the way they live and what they eat and how they do their daily lives and stuff like that. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, stick around, and then you're notified when I post a new video. And if you've been here, or if you have any questions or comments, or if you saw something, let me know in a comment down below. And until next time, from over here in Siem Reap, remember, life is a journey. So until next time, enjoy.